Hola everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Thursday today. I worked yesterday, but I didn't record because I just didn't feel like it. And honestly, it was just doing admin work and I was getting some happy face cupcake toppers ready. So it wasn't like anything too crazy that I wanted to turn on the camera. But today's a different day. I want to work on, wait, did I do this one? No, I didn't do the pinky. I need to work on pressing 13 apparel pieces today. It's gonna be 12 t-shirts and 1 crew neck. And this is for the salon. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I have some inventory at a salon where I get my hair done. They purchased their merch for me. So they just recently designed their new logo and we came up with something new for their merch. So that's what I'm gonna be pressing today. I've actually been waiting all week to do this because it's been like almost 90 degrees every single day. But today I woke up and it was 40 something degrees, which I'm not gonna lie is cold. Like I was cold this morning, but it was a good cold. Like I'd rather be cold than hot. I mean, not freezing, like when it's the 1 degree, but I prefer like the cool, like 40 degrees. Yeah, it's pushing it a little, but I think it's gonna be like 60 degrees. And that is my absolute favorite. If it could be 60 degrees all the time, I would be so happy. I used to have my t-shirts over there, but since I am getting rid of a lot of the t-shirts, well, I'm trying to sell them off. I'm gonna try something new and I'm gonna see if maybe I could do like the greeting cards, just for maybe like a congratulations or the birthday cards, because I feel like when people go get their hair done, most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time they're going to a specific event or, you know, they're getting ready for a specific event. So I feel like that would be good. Just little things. That way the apparel will be their merch. And then the small shelves that she has, instead of putting more apparel, then we could do keychains. So yesterday I designed one. I'm gonna go for sports keychains. Yesterday I designed a soccer mom one. I'm also gonna do football, basketball, softball, and baseball. And then I'm gonna add a little charm of that sport. So this one will have a little soccer charm up here. The football will have a football, etc. I do have some bows. Where are they? Oh wait, no, they're coming. I did order some bow charms and I made this I'm literally just a girl design. I love how this came out. I designed this myself. I think this is gonna go, I wanted to do it on a soft pink design, but I think I'm gonna do it on a hot pink. I think I like that. That I'm literally just a girl on a hot pink and then it'll have a light pink bow with gold. I think that works. I wanted to do a hairstylist one, not a hairstylist, but like a on my way to get my hair done type of thing. But I didn't order the charms because I didn't find any that I liked. I also don't know what color I would want that to be. So I gotta figure that out. But yeah, that's what we're gonna work on today. Stuff to stock up at the salon, which I'm so very grateful for. I have sold a lot of things there, but also it's led me to meeting other people and having other orders and having other clients. I've gotten a lot of custom orders because of it. Having my stuff at Bowl and Brush, which is in Woodbridge, New Jersey. If you guys are ever looking for a stylist in Central Jersey, 100% recommend Bowl and Brush. Specifically Angela, she's the one that does my hair. Having my stuff at Bowl and Brush, even though it is a hair salon, has been 1,000 times better than when I had my stuff at the storefront. The vibe is better, the atmosphere, the people, just everything all around. Even though technically you wouldn't think that a hair salon would be my best success. Not only success as far as like selling things, but also making connections with other people. I'm just so glad that I can have this relationship with my hairstylist, who, by the way, absolutely loves supporting small businesses, especially local small businesses, women-owned and mom-owned small businesses, because she is a mom herself. I love just the whole community of it, because even though we do such completely different things, it still meshes together and it comes together very nicely, if that makes sense at all. We're gonna be working on her stuff. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, they ordered 12 shirts. The sweatshirt was also ordered, but that is something that I am gifting to her as just a thank you. All right, so I'm gonna turn on my heat press, let that heat up. I have some admin work to do, so I'm gonna do that while that heats up, and then we'll get to pressing. Now that the DTF prints are cut, I should have done this before, but whatever, it is what it is. We're gonna do it now. I have to go through the shirts to make sure that I received everything. Originally, she wanted like a chocolate brown for her crew neck, but we didn't realize that she has a brown in her logo already. So the logo kind of just blended in on that part, and it's one of the most important parts, so we're not gonna do that. I did end up getting a beige one, so I have to actually go get that one because that's the one that I'm gonna be pressing. All right, so for medium, I don't remember how many I did. Hold on. 6 medium. Oh, wow. I don't remember it being that many. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. Not 6 medium. That's just the number, like the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The medium, I did a quantity of 3. Oh yeah, because I already had 1, so 4 total. So this is the one that I had already. Let's look for the medium. This is medium. For large, we have 3. Small, 3. Extra large, 2. I'm gonna start with extra large. I should start with the small just so that I can see where it's gonna be on the t-shirt. I pressed all of the T's for the salon, but I did make a mistake. So for one of the large ones, I used a small DTF transfer. The small DTF transfer goes with the small T, and I accidentally put it on the large one. So I want to show you the difference. This is the small on the large. I don't know if you can tell the difference. I mean, you probably can't right now. It is definitely noticeable, to me at least. This is the small that I need to press, so I need to get another DTF transfer for that. I have the large one here. I just have to order another large shirt so that it could go with this. And then this is the crew neck that I pressed. I think it looks so much better on this beige color than on this, because you see this, the bottom part, that would have blended in with this thing right here. The next step is for me to add my logos to all of the shirts and to the crew neck, but I don't want to do that. That is so time consuming and it is very tedious and you have to do it absolutely perfect. I don't want to do that right now. So instead we're gonna move on to keychains. I'm gonna add the I'm literally just the girl to the pink ones because I think that's what I want to do. I think I want to do pink. I don't have the charms yet, but I'm just gonna do the base first, and then from there I'll just wait for the charms to come. I also designed the football one, so I'm gonna cut the football. I'm gonna figure out the colors first. I just realized I'm not wearing my mic. Hopefully the audio is okay. The next time I'll come with my mic. Let me figure out colors first. I'll be back once I start creating, once I start actually putting the UV DTF on the keychains and all that good stuff. It's been a while since I last spoke to you, but anyway, this is what I came up with so far. I'm literally just a girl. I'm waiting for the little bow charm to come, and once that comes and I put the bow charm on, I'm gonna figure out what I want to do with this. There's like a little space right here that I may want to add something, but I don't know, we'll see. Soccer mom, waiting for the soccer ball. This is gonna be softball mom. This one was football mom, but I decided to make this one baseball mom, and then each one is gonna have a little charm that goes with the sport. This green one is gonna be blessed, and then I'm gonna have a cross charm on here, and then I'm gonna change this hardware. This one is gonna be football mom. This is gonna be basketball mom. So these are the colors that we have. I have this extra one that I don't know what to do with. Let me see the blessed. No, I like the blessed on the green. My battery is on 11%, so I'm gonna have lunch, and while I have lunch, I'm gonna charge my battery and then I'll be back. I'm gonna try to make it quick. I'm gonna try not to take a big lunch or a long lunch because I have a lot to do before 3 o'clock. Actually, I'm back. I pretty much finished all of the keychains. I'm just waiting for the charms. So as soon as the charms come in, I'm gonna add the charms and then I'll show you how everything looks, because I don't want to show you before I add that touch. I feel like that brings everything together. In the meantime, I got a very special order. One of you guys ordered a t-shirt from my sale. I posted the video about me raising my prices and taking inventory and all that stuff. So I did put some stuff on sale, and one of you guys purchased this shirt. I love the color of this shirt. I low-key wish that this was my self-care essential, so that way I can have one of these shirts. But maybe I'll keep a 2XL so that I can sleep with. I don't know, we'll see. I just had to take out the tag because I need to add my new tag, which are these, and these have care instructions and all that stuff. It has the new label, not the new label, the new tag. I'm just gonna fold this up. We're gonna package this up together. This shout out is gonna be for Vicky. I hope you love your new t-shirt. Now you watch my videos, but I don't know if you have a small business. I'm gonna look through my stuff to see if I have any freebies. I have a couple of oopsie keychains and this is one of them, but it's still functional, so I'm gonna send this as a freebie. I just have to add the little charm to that. It is very, very later, as you can tell. Super dark. I decided to work overtime. Technically, it's not really overtime because I don't have a set schedule. I wanted to make and finish this cake topper. It's a rush order. The customer was supposed to purchase it yesterday and they didn't. So, I mean, it's not on me. It's on them. But I'm gonna be nice. I made it and I'm gonna ship it out tomorrow. I also finished the keychains since I stayed back. Low key, I stayed to finish the keychains. Not really for the customer because, like I said before, they were supposed to order it yesterday. If I didn't have these keychains to make, honestly, it would have been made when it was made. But anyway, let me show you the keychains. Look at how pretty these came out. They all have the coordinating charm. I was today years old when I found out that softball was yellow and red. I know that there's so many other sports we could get into, but this is what I'm starting with for now. And then look at this one. I'm literally just a girl. And look at the bow. I think it came out so freaking pretty. I also have the blessed one, but the blessed one I don't have the charms for. This one I want to have a cross charm, a dainty one, and it's gonna go right there. But this is the color. This is where I'm ending for today. I'm gonna come back next week to finish the shirt order. Remember, I still have to put my logo inside the shirts, and I also have to order the new DTF thing. So I'll be back next week. Hopefully I don't forget where I left off. Hola everybody, it has been a whole week since I picked up the camera and talked to you guys. I took off last Friday because it was the Munbin event. I got invited to my first brand event and I was so excited. I took my sister and my husband with me. I don't know if you guys will see that video before this one or after this one, but you guys will definitely have a video of my whole experience. Shout out to Munbin for inviting me. Little old me, I got to be a part of that. It was so much fun. It was beautiful. The views were amazing. They launched a new product, but you guys will see all that in the video that I put up. I am here to finish the t-shirts for the salon because I do have to stop by tomorrow to drop that off. I also want to package up the keychains. Got packaging for them. I was gonna make my own packaging, but I decided to just purchase this little kit that I found on Amazon, and I'll show you guys. Oh, this was already open. I gotta make sure everything is in there because it looked open. Well, it didn't look open, it was open. How many pieces come in here? I gotta check the listing, but I'll show you what I purchased. This is really flimsy. One of the reviews said that it wasn't flimsy. Let me go grab a keychain real quick. Here's the soccer mom keychain, because I'm a soccer mom. Oh my goodness, this is perfect. I love this. I'm not gonna close it because I do have to add something, but look at this kit. It is perfect. I love that. And it has a built-in hang tag, so that's perfect. What I am gonna do though is, oh no, how am I gonna do this? I have this stuff that says Stephanie Crafts and I wanted to brand it, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I could put it on the bottom. So I'm thinking to do something like this. Oh yeah, that's perfect. See how it says Stephanie Crafts on the bottom? This is heat transfer. No, not heat transfer. This is DTF that I sent to get printed a while ago, but it came out too small for my logos for the apparel. So I'm like, I'll hold on to it to see what I can do. That's what I'm gonna do. Now for the back of the packaging, I do want to add my information. I have started to design something, but because I changed up the packaging, I'm gonna go in really quickly and I'm going to redesign it. But first, you know what? Come with me. Let's go test out this thing just to make sure that I can heat press this. It's not tracking me today because the last settings, I didn't want it to track me because I was out and about. Oh wait, I plugged in the wrong thing. I plugged in my hot glue gun. For this, we're gonna do the first setting, not the hottest setting. We're gonna do low setting for this one. The mini heat press is ready, so I'm gonna just use that as, I know this is like a whole extra step for no reason, but it's marketing, you know? Oh shoot. Oh, that's perfect. Now look at that. Now I have custom branding. I love that. Note to self, if you are trying to use DTF on paper, make sure that your mini heat press is at the lowest setting and don't press for too long. This is what I came up with for the labels that are gonna go on the back of the keychains. It says, gracias for supporting my small business, my business name, a QR code that leads to my website. I hope, hold on, I didn't even check this. Oh yeah, it does lead to my website. Okay. All right, so my website, then it says shop online, stephaniecrafts.com, stay connected at Stephanie Crafts. And I'll show you how they came out. They came out like this. I think they are perfect. I didn't do print and cut. What I did was just group them together. And you see where the black lines are? That's where I need to cut with my trimmer. I feel like that's the best way, especially if I need to cut stuff that doesn't have to be precise, but it does have to be like a specific size. And then this is how it looks on the back. I think I have one already packaged up. Where the heck is it? Oh, right here. So this is the one that I packaged up already. I love how this came out. And then this is the back. And it says all the information, the QR code, all that good stuff. This is a little overwhelming, like there's too much going on here, but it's perfect that it's in the back because people are gonna see this part. They're gonna see this right here. And then this is just, you know, when they buy it or when they look at it and they turn it around. But as far as the front aesthetic, I wanted the product to be the main focus. And that's what we achieved with this. I did a whole bunch of the DTF, so I have them on here. I have a whole bunch of these cut. I'm still cutting more. I do have to get my heat press ready so that I can press the last t-shirt, which is right here. That's the new one that I ordered. I have another t-shirt there. Oh wait, I have two t-shirts actually. Another t-shirt in there. Some prints, and then I have some prints there. You guys saw me press the DTF onto this. Now we're gonna do a second step, and it's the back of that same little packing. What the heck is this called? Packing tag or something? I don't know. This is just printable vinyl. I just peel the backing, and then I just attach it to the back. I say just, like if it's easy peasy, 1, 2, 3. But I do have to be precise. I need it to be even. The things that I do for my business, I'm very, very particular with everything that I do. That's why you guys always see me take these extra steps. Everything that I do has to be a certain way. Like it has to be up to my standards. And if that means adding 2 extra steps to this whole process, then so be it. As long as I'm happy with the outcome of my product. This is a second one. Wait, does it have the thing in the back? Yeah. I will tell you this about these keychain holder thingies, the packaging. There's one thing that I cannot stand about this packaging, and I will show you in a moment. Let me go grab one. So this I ripped up, but look at this. If the keychain presses against this, it creates a mark. See that? If I take my finger, like my fingernail, it doesn't create, wait, does it create a mark? No, it doesn't. But I guess the coating of the keychain creates a mark. And it was driving me insane. So now I have to be really careful when I package these up. Right now there are no marks, but that's because I was super careful when I packaged them up. I mean, that's a little annoying, I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. These are so cute. I love these. So that's my little update. I finished pressing the 2 shirts. That's all done. But we are about to do my least favorite thing. Do you guys know what that is? These things. Adding this to the apparel. When I have a lot, more than like 5, it's my least favorite thing to do. But I have to do it because branding. Branding is very important. Branding is everything. So yeah, I have all my t-shirts here. I have all my little logos all cut up. I think I do. Yeah, they're all cut up. I'm waiting for this guy to heat up. Wait, can you see that? Yeah, they're all red. Once that turns green, then I'll be ready for the pressing part. It's just so annoying, honestly. It's what I have to do. I was looking for my freaking cafecito and I couldn't find it. Oh, this is why I like the tracker, because I don't have to worry about it going over there. It always sees me. I'm literally taking you guys through the process. Not only showing you guys what I do, but also the mental process, because I think it's very important for us to talk about like how we feel when we have these orders and things like that. I think that's important. I used to think back then that whenever I had a lot of orders or I was very busy and I felt overwhelmed or I didn't like to do a specific thing for that order, I would think that I was negative and that it was only me that felt that way and I was being ungrateful and everything. But it's not ungratefulness. Like, I learned through the years that it's not that I'm being ungrateful. It's just that I'm a human and these are human emotions. And even though it is a great thing that there's a lot going on, we're valid in saying, oh my goodness, yes, like this is what I've asked for. But at the same time, at the moment, it's feeling a little bit overwhelming. So it's very important for me to share that and share like my whole process throughout. Even though sometimes people might think that it's negative, it's not negative. It's just real life. I show the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. So this is it. Okay, my little guy is ready. Has 3 green dots. You guys have seen me do this a million times, so I'm not gonna show you me pressing the little logos because I want to listen to music and just get it over with. The shirts are all pressed. Everything's good to go. I'm still working on packaging up the keychains. I have only some of them done and I have a whole bunch more to go. But I'm going to take them with me to my son's soccer practice so I can finish packaging up there because everything is ready. I just have to package it up. I think I'm just going to end the video here. Everything that I needed to do is about to be accomplished. But obviously I have to go to soccer practice with my son. So while he's at practice, I'm going to be in the car finishing up the packaging. If you made it to the end of the video, leave me your favorite sport emoji in the comments. If you have more than one, then you could do more than one. Mine, of course, is soccer. I'm a soccer mom and it's my favorite sport, so soccer emoji for me. I'll be sure to leave a picture or a video of the keychains once they're packaged up. Thank you guys so much for joining me this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll talk to you guys la próxima semana. Bye!